The lighting's not going to get any better. It's Wednesday, February the 5th, I believe. This is February in Texas. There's about 1/8 of an inch of ice on these trees, which is not as much as we usually get this time of year. We've got on top of the ice, we've got probably about 1/4 of an inch of sleet, which is underneath this snow that I'm standing on. And then we have somewhere between 6 and 8 inches of wet snow. I've spent a lot of time trying to figure out exactly what the right bug out bag looks like for the winter. 85% of the time, there would be zero reason to carry gear for this type of weather in my part of the world. This is a couple of weeks out of the year. You know, and they usually don't even run together. It'll be 2 days here. This is all going to be gone by Friday. I think by Sunday it's back up in the upper 60s. Then it'll be just a muddy mess. The whole thing is you can't take all the gear you're ever going to need with you. The only thing that you can take with you to make this kind of stuff survivable is what you got burned into your gray matter. You can't make a warm shelter if you don't know how. Just because you watched a YouTube video or read a manual on how to do it does not give you the ability to build that shelter. The only thing that is going to give you the ability to build a shelter to survive this kind of weather, which this would be one heck of a 72-hour survival thing. It started 24 hours ago. Well, not really, about 14. It started about 14 hours ago. And there's another 8 hours of snow coming. And then wind, and then the snow's going to be here. The clouds are going to be here. Then it's still going to be cold. The sun's going to come out. It's going to crust over. It's going to melt just enough to soak everything. Everything got rained on, so the fire is out of the question. If you don't have some kind of accelerant or something, it's not going to happen. I couldn't make these weeds burn right now. You know, I've got a cigarette lighter in my pocket. I carry one everywhere I go. I couldn't, as a matter of fact, I think I have 2 of them. You need to get out and practice this thing. Is it fun to get out in the snow and build a lean-to? No. Am I going to do that for y'all? Nope. Already done it. I could do it. There's this beautiful little thing called broomweed that grows all over this state that makes pretty good thatching. And it's pretty easy to gather at this time of year. I could be out of the wind and enjoying a nice shiver under a lean-to in about 1.5 hours, 2 hours. Just using my hands to break limbs and stick stuff together and pull weeds and stack them on the back side of the lean-to. So the wind's coming from that way. So that's the side I have to show. And then I could work on a fire. I don't. The broom weed again would probably be my best bet for that. But then I'd be tending it forever. But I could do that because I have done that. Have you practiced any of the skills you're trying to learn by watching these videos? I will keep making videos on how to do this stuff. I love this junk. It's one of the dumbest hobbies I've ever had in my life. It's the oldest hobby I've ever had. I've been playing around with this stuff for a while. I'd have to put a number on it. I'd have to say 42 years. Have I done it the way everybody else has done it? No. Does it sound like I don't agree with a lot of the techniques and the teachings out there? Yeah. Is gear important? Yes. Gear makes life better. Is gear necessary? No. Not if you practice doing stuff without the gear. If you haven't practiced doing it without the gear, you're in for a world of hurt. I watched that The Beast, and all the props that lady. I mean, she was like, the hard part's done. Just stay, just wait for the ride to show up. Like here. Snow keeps going in too. Don't think that you have to have the perfect bug out bag. You need to have this and these taught to work together. If you were running a major league ball team, would you go out and recruit guys that had never played ball before, who had no muscle memory at all, who had never practiced the skill of that particular sport? So, being in charge of your own life in a bad situation, wouldn't you want the guy responsible for you to have some muscle memory and to have worked on the skills necessary to accomplish the task of keeping your butt alive? How people make it possible for me to do it. $1 a month on Patreon. I got a PayPal on the front of this thing. I got a P.O. box. P.O. Box 251, Snyder, Texas 79550. You want me to try something out? Send it to me. I'll give it a whirl. You want me to build an igloo in this stuff? It's not happening. It's too fluffy. There you go. Love all you people. Stay alive. Don't die. Practice this stuff. There are people stuck in bar ditches up and down that highway over there for hundreds of miles because of this weather. How many of them actually had this stuff in their vehicle until they got okay, until somebody got there to get to help them? We rescued one gal that spun out on the highway, and she had on a tank top and shorts and flip-flops, and she was driving in freezing rain. She didn't have a jacket in the car. She had no water in the car. Nothing. Don't let that be.